Not your average tabletop. Woohoo!
Welcome back to Not Your Average Tabletop. I'm Zach, and today I'm going to be unboxing Luna Capital. So this was one that I first heard about. I think it was some convention. It was had kind of risen up to be on the BGG hotness. It's kind of, I think it's like one of the top 2 or 3 games, kind of at the, I don't remember what convention it was, but I know a lot of people were talking about it because I hadn't really heard anything about this one before that. But it seemed like everyone that was talking about it said it was a pretty solid game, and I don't know if that had something to do with the fact that I don't know how many people had kind of known about it prior to, so I don't know if it was just something that was so unexpected that it kind of was just better than kind of expected, since there was no thoughts about it prior to, or if if it was maybe one that I just had never heard of and everyone else was really excited about. But yeah, this one I haven't heard since then. Surprisingly, I haven't heard it talked about quite as much. But it sounds like an interesting kind of, you're building up your city on I believe on the moon or something, and you're trying to become kind of the capital city there. Or pretty much, I'm guessing you're just trying to get the most victory points to win the game. So it looks like it's got a way to put together your rocket and your card dispenser. Looks like it also maybe the insert in the box or tray box. Hopefully this will be helpful, and hopefully it'll store everything really well. Because this is actually a pretty so this is not a Ticket to Ride size box. It's actually a smaller square box, but it is quite heavy actually. So I'm not sure what makes up all the weight. I think it'll be a lot of cardboard items. I'm not. Yeah, it looks like you've got five rule books here in 5 different languages. So that should be nice. I think probably. I'm not sure how. If there's much writing on any of the tiles or any of that, if kind of you could get this copy of it and be good for no matter what language is your normal language. Looks like we've got about a 15-page rule book. It looks like we've got some pictures of some examples here, which I always appreciate. I really love when they show kind of exactly what is going on, and I also love this too for the setup of the game. I like when they go either, well, in this case they're using letters, but letter by letter, number by number, and kind of point to those specific things to show kind of what they're talking about and where it goes. I always love that in a rule book, so hopefully that'll be a very solid rule book and be easy to learn. Then it looks like we've got maybe a score pad here. Looks like a very typical score pad, kind of laid out very similarly to any of those, assuming that's what that is. Then we've got this package here of some wooden pieces. Probably get rid of that. For some reason this makes me think of Harry Potter. It makes me think of his glasses. So, I'm not sure exactly what these pieces are used for, but they are definitely a unique shape and definitely some unique screen printing on those. They feel pretty solid. Then it looks like got another baggie with it's like one single big chunky piece here. So it looks like it's got a 10 on it and 2, so I don't know if this is the first player marker or if this is a round tracker of some sort, or if it's something else completely. But it is quite large. So yeah, if it is the first player marker, it will be quite obvious who has it, I think. Okay, so now we've got some more interesting, unique looking pieces. We've got some moons, which don't appear to have any screen printing on them, but they're very nice looking. They're pretty skinny moons. And then you've got almost these taxi looking pieces as well, and some rocket ships. Both of those have screen printing on them. And also it looks like, I don't know if that's a, I'm not exactly sure what that is. It looks like it could be either a robot face or else maybe an alien ship or something, a spaceship. So yeah, I really like the look of all these. I think it works. The colors to me work for the space theme. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what those are used for. Just curious. So it looks like they used a slightly different yellow for those original pieces. Hopefully these don't really sit next to each other. Otherwise, they could be a little confused, but it doesn't look like there's too many wooden pieces, so I don't think it'll be. I don't see it being that big of a deal. And then we've got here, it looks like a promo pack with just some tiles. I do like the artwork on these. Looks like these must be those different corporations that you're trying to build up. So yeah, I think that artwork works really well on that gray background. It really, with those bright colors, it really shows exactly what's there. So they look pretty solid. Then it looks like this is probably a big chunk of that weight that I was feeling. So yeah, it looks like just some cardboard tiles. They pop out of there pretty easily. They've got letters, it looks like, on the back. We got some A tiles. But yeah, it looks like a lot of the same artwork is used over and over on these, which is fine. It looks like there's also different ones depending on what exactly you're doing, because this one kind of has like a heart with a triangle in it in the middle, and this one has a heart with a square in it. So they are at least different in that way. It looks like we've got some more. Yeah, this artwork is looking really good, I think. I really like the look of it. Like I said, I think it really pops on that gray background. I think that's what really makes these colors shine for me. Yeah, it looks like you've got some of those. I don't know if these are all A tiles. Looks like some more buildings, so then we got some B tiles there. We've got even more tiles. Looks like some repeated artwork here, but it's got the different letters on the back. So I'm not sure if those are kind of a round by round thing. You use the A tiles and the B tiles, and it looks like C tiles. So it looks like repeats in each of the different letters, possibly. Yeah, those look pretty solid. I really like the artwork on those. I don't know if this is just a. Oh, it looks like maybe a meteorite might have struck here, so I'm not sure if this is a possible resource you can get. We got the Moon Paradise, the Retro Burger. These must be the different ones you can use. And it looks like you got your spaceship over on the side there. Got the people working on it, or the person. Looks pretty cool. I do like that. I think I will probably be the Astro Burger. I might have said Retro Burger. But yes, it looks like it's Astro Burger, so I think I'll probably be using that one the first time I play. You got the spaceship again, kind of that 3D thing you're going to put together. You got the Space Royal Cruise, so that one looks pretty cool. And you got the Luna Taxis. These are all very unique looking, and I really like the look of every single one of those, actually. And it looks like they're just some great pieces. I'm guessing that's to put together for that those card trays that they had mentioned on that one sheet. So it doesn't look like there's any actual insert in the box, but we've got another cardboard piece with some more. I think these are just going to help you put the rocket ship and that card holder together. Then we've got what looks like the game board. It looks like it's got two sides. One side has this fella on it. Yeah, I wouldn't say this is the most inspiring looking board. It's pretty gray, but it looks like it very clearly indicates where various items go. So it looks like it at least is very clear on that. So that's always nice when it's laid out well like that. And then last but not least, we've got some card packs that actually came apart pretty quickly for me. I feel like I always struggle with the cards, so I'm happy that that came apart so easily. So then you've got these different cards with some of that think a lot of that similar artwork to some of those tiles we had seen before, or had looked at. So we got those, got different numbers up on the top. Yeah, the layout of these looks pretty consistent from card to card. I think these are goal cards, I believe, so you got different ones of these. I think I like the green color that they used here for these cards. Oh, we got some red as well. And hopefully that'll be, it looks like, kind of once you know the pieces of the game, it looks like these will be easy to understand. So hopefully that's the case. I always like when goal cards are easy to understand and you don't have to kind of reference the rule book every time you look at a goal card. So hopefully they will be very clear as to what exactly is being scored. Then it looks like we've got another deck of kind of those cards. I believe these are kind of what you lay out for your city, and then you kind of add some of those tiles to there. So yeah, that is everything in the box of Luna Capital. Looks like it's going to be a lot of punching of those cardboard tokens. But yeah, I think everything in the game actually looks pretty good for having quite a bit of gray in the game. Sometimes that kind of makes it a little blah looking sometimes, but I think with the other colors that they use, the combination, it just those things really seem to pop. So I'm really excited to get this one to the table and try it out and see if it should be continued to be hyped up like it was originally. I'm hoping that is the case, but yeah. So if you want to see other videos, other unboxing videos, or possibly eventually I'm sure we'll be doing a first impression on Luna Capital, definitely subscribe and hit the notification so you're aware of when those come out. But otherwise, we hope to see you on the next one. And as always, don't forget to keep on nibbling on our content.